All right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahakwadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect, 144,000, Shalom, Barakathum. It's your brother Yara coming back at you, man. I'm just going to entitle this, This Man Cannot Stop. Okay, this man cannot stop. And what I'm referring to is what the scriptures refer to as the man of sin, okay? I'm gonna go to that actually to get started. All right, there's a couple of headlines. As a matter of fact, one of the websites that I was gonna look through, all right, I can't even get to it, okay? And the only thing I could find was a Wikipedia article saying that this is a fake news site, okay? I believe it's called the People's Voice. You got other sites, Blacklisted News and things like that, you can source information from that's not quote unquote mainstream, but they're pulling out all the stops, as the saying goes, man. All right, they are ramping this thing up, this propaganda machine, this censorship machine. It's only going to get worse, and you'll see why, because they can't control the narrative anymore. All right, anti-words are not acceptable. People have basically rejected feminism. In just under 10 years of this new feminism, people have rejected it because even the women aren't happy. All right, so his narrative is already crumbling, and so this thing, the censorship, the famine of the word, all of these things are manifest now. Okay, and if you look hard enough, you can already see it. Okay, but anyway, let me go to it. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. All right. Yeah, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. All right, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, because in a couple of those headlines, we found out that the WEF, they're trying to make, you know, people that like young people, all right, if you figure out what I'm saying, they're trying to make that a sexual orientation on the rainbow banner. You see, they're fighting for that right now, man. Okay, these people that are the lowest of the low, the wicked, are being placed in positions of power, man. Okay, Nickelodeon was hiring all of these people that they knew were what they were up to. All right, you look in Biden's cabinet, look at who he's hiring, man. Okay, and you're shamed upon for saying you don't want them around your kids. Where do you think this is going? When you read Genesis the 19th chapter, that's where it's going. Okay, where the whole town is not only with it, but they're entitled to it, man. Okay, they feel entitled to fresh meat. You know, that's where this whole thing is going, man. And now he can't hide it anymore, man. The man of sin has been revealed, man. All right, it says verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right, and we all know that's exactly what this nigga wants, man. Okay, he wants to replace the Most High. He is an absolute psychopath, man. He cannot stop. Okay, the Bible literally tells you this in Habakkuk, man. I'll just hold that on deck real quick, because he's not even hiding it, man. Anytime the World Economic Forum is coming out and saying things like this, which they've already been saying very, very bold things, you know, but it's getting worse and worse and worse. There's no sign of it stopping. All right, so a lot of you people that have been settled on your leaves, thinking this is just gonna pass, all right, you're gonna have a decision to make. All right, and if you don't make it, the Most High is gonna make the decision for you. Okay, it says Swift planning launch of new central bank digital currency platform in 12 to 24 months. All right, let me see when this was written. Last week. Okay? And we already know this, man. We already know this. We just are waiting. For those of you that are in the know, you know, the warning has already been sent out about all of the, all of these demonic banking and economic changes that have been being made to basically spoil the people. Okay? But those of you that don't know, all right, in the next year, the way that you see money and banking, all right, it's gonna be done away with. Look at how much money they're printing, man. Okay, look at how much money they're printing. When he says 12 to 24 months, I think it could be sooner. You know, but we'll have to see. You know, but the way that you spend money now is gonna be a thing of the past. It's not sustainable. He's printing money. You can just look at it. The nigga just don't care, man. He has no regard for what printing trillions and trillions of dollars does to the population at large, to all of these different nations that are holding US dollars, and what it's going to do in the future. He has no regard for it. Okay? He is literally just going to keep siphoning wealth until you no longer let him get away with it. And when he does, he's going to switch it on you, man. That's what this CBDC nonsense is, man. He already knows people are going to revolt. He already knows that it's not sustainable. And to be honest, this is a controlled demolition of the economy. All right, that's what's happening right now. It's not a coincidence that eggs are about to be $30. I always say that. It's not a coincidence. He's smart enough to know how to get you out of this mess, and he was smart enough to know how to prevent getting in this mess in the first place. But he did it anyway. Why? Because it's all intentional. All right. Working 30 years to pay off a mortgage and maybe get some retirement, that's your lot. That's you stupid, naive Americans that think the American dream is real. That's for y'all to believe in, man. All right? Working 50, 60, 70 hours a week. All right? Just so you can pay off debt that gets worse over time. You know? He makes money off of debt. Do y'all get that? As long as there's an incentive for something, that something will always exist. Okay? This is why the scriptures tell us don't put usury on your brother. All right? Because if you create a market where you can make money off of just lending out money, you basically making money off of debt, then guess what? It's going to incentivize everybody to keep you in debt, some kind of debt. Hey, man, let me loan you this. All right? Knowing he's going to charge off 10% on that, you know? That's wicked, man. All right? You can charge other nations usury. Okay? But you're not supposed to do that to your own people. And America's entire system, all right, is based on debt. All of it. And this nigga just keeps heaping it up and heaping it up. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Verse 4. Behold, the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. All right. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. All right. That don't sound familiar. All right. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, man. This is why the US dollar is not a gateway into your freedom, into democracy. No, man. It's a tool of witchcraft to ensnare you. You're perpetually owed into debt. Everything you buy is depreciating. Okay? As long as you have to use dollars, the more things are going to cost over time. All right? And where's that cost going to? It's going to Esau, man. All right? He's always first to market because he runs the US dollar, man. Okay? And but you have no choice. He's forced all of these different nations, especially over there in Africa, man. Okay, you have to deal with the dollar. If you got resources, you got to deal with the dollar. Now, if you ain't got nothing in your land, then they probably leave you alone. You know? But most places have resources. All these places where they got wars, these wars are not just coincidences, man. They got resources there. That's why Esau's there to begin with. He don't give a fuck about democracy. Excuse my French. Democracy is a buzzword to pacify you into giving him your resources without him having to bring in the sword, which he will do. Because make no mistake, this is a robbery. All right. Now you may volunteer to give your wallet up, or you may say, no, I'm keeping my wallet, and then he pulls it out on you and takes it anyway, man. That's what's going on here, man. All right. Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and saying a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. All right. And we know that word abadyat, clay, abadyat in Hebrew, goes into debt. Okay. He goes into debt. That's what that means. And all of the U.S. economy, it's all based on debt, man. Okay. How is Esau balling this far out of control with $34 trillion in debt? All right. Because it's a modern day slave plantation. You think you just clocking in to work at Applebee's? No. You have to work at Apple. Okay, well maybe you work at Chili's instead. You got the freedom to do that, but you don't really have the freedom to escape this thing, man. You don't. Everything costs money. A car, a house, just having a baby is costing thousands and thousands of dollars, man. It all puts you into debt, man. If your father had debt, guess what? You got debt. You see? Nonsense going on, man. All right? And people are falling asleep to this, man. Like how? All right, but we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. All right. Let me find this real quick. Salakia, give me 1 second. Yeah, let me do this. 2 Thessalonians 2. Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. Okay, so who they are, what they're getting exposed majorly over there in the Levant region. I'll just say that the Levant, where Lebanon, Syria, that area, they're getting exposed majorly, man. Just outright, they can't even hide it, man. He literally cannot stop himself. Even on camera, they're watching you, man. They're literally watching you assassinate food truck deliverers, man. Nigga just trying to get some catering or whatever food over to the refugees over there, or to the Gazans, and they're like, man, fuck you. They literally shot a precision guided missile. I think they call them a tomahawk blade, but basically it's designed like in the roof of this car. It's designed to cut through, like a blade on it. It'll cut through the inside of the car, precision, and then it'll blow up. All right, and that's designed to keep collateral damage, doors and things from flying off to hitting other things. So that's precision, man. Okay. They're watching y'all do this now. Every day there's stuff on the news, on TikTok, which is why that's in the news, TikTok, because they don't control that algorithm. All right. And just like I was alluding to earlier about the website that you really can't even get on Google now, man, or having a hard time at least. Okay. And then when you look up information about the website, they say it's fake news. Well, we know these people are desperate. We know that they're trying to desperately do damage control this narrative, and it's because we're at the end, man. All right, it's because he doesn't have it in him to stop. So what does he have to do? He wants you to look away. All right, instead of him stop doing his wickedness, he'd prefer you to just look another direction. You see, that's what's happening here. All right, verse 6, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, man. And the mystery of iniquity, when beloved brother Paul wrote this, were the Edomites, who are the Romans, already setting up this image that are still worshipped to this day, man. Okay? Most of these high holy days y'all are celebrating Easter. This is not of our heritage, okay? St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, all right, Christmas, all right. All of these are under the image of the beast. These ceremonies, all right, that y'all participate in, romanticism, monogamy, you know, these were all inventions of the Romans, man. Okay, and it's going on to this day, man. Okay, he's the beast whose deadly wound was healed, man. Okay, in Revelation. Okay, it says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is allowing these things to happen. Why? Because one example, he's showing you the example of how this place is to not be ruled. This is how you not rule in Salakia. This is not how you rule a world or a kingdom. Okay. And the other is just to show you the sheer level of wickedness going on, man. I mean, it's got to happen. The Most High is not going to just show up and start smiting and judging people who had this rosy reputation. Okay, you're not going to be under the impression that this guy is on the up and up and he's righteous and innocent when the Most High shows up to do his thing. No, you're going to know exactly why the Most High is coming to fuck things up. Excuse me, my French again. I'm working on it. You're going to know exactly why the Most High is coming back to do what he's got to do here, man. But a lot of things got to get exposed, and we're seeing a lot exposed right now. Just get ready for all of this freedom of speech thing to go away. They're basically done with freedom of speech, man. Okay? When you look at it, you got people in the highest courts of the land questioning it, man. Ketanji Brown Jackson, or whatever her name is. Okay? She's already questioning free speech. She's already questioning things like what a woman is. Okay, so none of this guy ever, nothing this person has ever told you, this individual, the mystery of iniquity, individual, the man of sin, if you will, nothing he's told you is true, man. All right? It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So that's what it's going to take. It's going to take him getting rebuked by the prophets, and then the prophets getting vindicated with the arrival of Yahweh Shai and the angels. That's all. That's the only thing that's going to stop this guy, man. Other than that, he's won, man. Okay. There's nobody's stopping him from destroying the earth besides that, man, except prophecy. You know? It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. All right? So he's a lying wonder. He's into lying wonders, man. Great deceptions. The Apollo missions. Lying wonders, man. All to paint a picture that he's superior, but at the same time he's innocent and has never done any wrong. And the wrong that he did do, there was a few of them that were misled, and let bygones be bygones. It's in the past. Meanwhile, he ain't letting nothing go, man. All right? Anyway, this whole chapter really is good, man. A few more of these, and then I'll just close it out. I have to get back to it. Oh yeah, you had the FBI agents that showed up at this woman's house out there in Oklahoma, man, in Stillwater, Oklahoma, over something she posted on Facebook, man. All right, and he said we do this all day, man. Now why isn't it not making the news? He said we do this all day, and most people don't understand their right. They just let them in. All right, these individuals didn't even want to show their credentials. He said we showed them once. She was like, well, I didn't see it. He was like, well, Are you gonna talk to us or no? That was his attitude. All right. So get ready. The scriptures say they'll make a man an offender for a word. You know, and they're gonna do way more than that, man. Get ready to be castigated. You know, this might be the year, man, where we lose our jobs and get persecuted. You know, quote unquote, ousted out of society. You know, we're in those days, man. I'm looking through some more of these. You know, Lord willing, I'll do a little bit more on these news and prophecy, man, because things are moving. You know, so I'll end it here, man. Lord willing. This was edifying. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rachapadash. Shalom.